What we see here is a very heavy load, and this is Max. Max is supposed to move this load. As a good employee, Max tries everything, but the load won't move an inch. Good thing there are nice colleagues. And it's a good thing that there are overhead traveling cranes that make transporting such loads extremely easy. You don't know what an overhead traveling crane is? Then let's take a closer look. An overhead traveling crane consists of three particularly important components. Firstly, there is the main girder, also known as the crane bridge or box girder. Similar to our back, this carries the main load and, like a bridge, it spans the entire width of the hall. This box is hollow on the inside, and the plates are only a few millimeters thick. To ensure that the box remains stable and straight, additional metal sheets and angles are installed on the inside. These plates and angles are also called partition plates or stiffeners. Without these additional stiffeners, our crane would be quite flexible, even though it is made of paper and not steel. However, if it is molded into a box, the load-bearing capacity suddenly increases many times over. In paper, it looks something like this. Max is fast, much faster than a crane. His leg muscles help him. But even if he only has to move a small load, it looks completely different. But with the help of an overhead traveling crane, he can move the load much faster, and he can also set it down again in the right place with great sensitivity. So the muscles of our crane are the end carriages. The crane wheels are driven by a motor. Our overhead traveling crane travels 40 meters per minute as standard. That's 2.4 kilometers per hour. And here we see the whole thing again in small paper format. Now you already know two very important parts of our crane, the main girder and the end carriages. But without the third very important part, our crane would be useless. The centerpiece of a crane is the hoist. We also call it the trolley. So nothing works without a heart. That's not just the case for us humans. At the end, the crane is electrified and connected to the power supply. The hoists at ABUS can lift up to 120 tons. This means that 3,000 young people attending a sporting event can easily be lifted. Max is relieved. Lifting can be that easy. Hook it in, take a few steps back, and the load is at its destination in no time at all. It makes work so much more fun.